I love how some Marvel fanboys were so upset that Marvel characters were going to be in Phineas and Ferb. This is the end of Marvel Comics. It's the end of Marvel. Disney's ruining Marvel. Seriously? Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, X-Men Origins Wolverine, Daredevil, Elektra. That was okay. But Phineas and Ferb are going to kill Marvel Comics? Sure. Hi, I'm Andre, and I'm a black nerd with a review for you, Black Nerd Reviews. And today I'm reviewing Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel. I'm gonna tell you the good, I'm gonna tell you the bad, and I'm gonna tell you the nerdy. Plot of Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel. Phineas and Ferb meet Marvel superheroes. The end. Best synopsis ever. First, the good. If you like Phineas and Ferb like I do, this episode just fits right in line with the rest of the episode. It's a funny episode, just also happens to have Marvel superheroes in it. And all you people complaining about, hey, why don't they put Spider-Man in the Avengers? Well, in Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel, Spider-Man is right there with Iron Man, the Hulk, Thor, Captain America. No Captain America. Okay, Black Widow. No Black Widow. Okay, Hawkeye. Okay, I guess we only get half the Avengers. I guess that's the trade-off. You get Spider-Man, then you gotta get rid of like 3 Avengers. But Nick Fury was there, eye patch and everything, so that was cool. But it was really fun to see Phineas and Ferb having fun with these Marvel characters. They were still their superhero selves, but of course there was some tongue-in-cheek jokes about the Marvel superheroes, especially when they lose their powers. Like Iron Man is not able to actually walk because he's in this suit of iron, but doesn't have the power to fly around or move or anything. That kind of stuff was funny, and they had to put him on a dolly. I like that. While Geek turns to the Hulk, I thought that was amazing. I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was funny because he's kind of the character that gets picked on a lot. He's the young Indian kid with an Indian accent. Disney, seriously, can you have like one Indian kid on your channel that doesn't talk like this all the time? I mean, Jesse, Phineas and Ferb, you have Latino characters on your channel, and they're not all like, "Sí, señorita," all the time, unless when it's Donald Duck and the little birds that he walks around with. The 3 caballeros. I have completely gone on a tangent here. Now for the bad. The Marvel superheroes lose their powers, and sometimes I get upset when that happens just because you end up with a lot of scenes of the Marvel superheroes not doing their superhero thing. There's a point in the middle where their powers get a little switched up, so that was kind of interesting. But a lot of times you're just seeing Spider-Man, the Hulk, Iron Man, all these characters really not doing anything because it's like, we don't have our powers until the beginning, before they lose the powers, and the end, of course, when they get their powers. Spoiler alert, if you don't think they got their powers back, I dare you to write a comment saying, you spoiled Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel for me. Get a life, says the guy who's on video reviewing Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel on the Disney Channel. There was also this weird subplot where Candice was trying to help everyone out, but she kept messing up. Phineas got mad at her, and it kind of threw me off a little bit. Even though Candice is trying to bust him so many times, he's always liked Candice, and so it was kind of weird to see him like yelling at Candice and being mad at her and telling her to leave. It just didn't seem like his type of character. That was weird. And then that devolved into some other subplot about how Candice and Isabella didn't feel like they belonged because they were girls and all the superheroes were boys, and I think they were trying to do this whole like, hey, girls can be heroes too, because of course they come back and help at the end. But it just seemed not right for Phineas and Ferb. Like, one of the things I've always liked about that cartoon is that everyone kind of feels equal. You know, Isabella and her Girl Scout troop and Candice, they all get involved in the adventures just like everyone else. So I thought it was weird that all of a sudden when you have these Marvel superheroes be like, now we gotta make a big point about how girls can be superheroes. It would have just been better just to have them involved in the adventure from the beginning and not like make them go away. It seemed like that they were trying to do something to make a point, but I think a better point would have been to not make a point at all, if that makes any sense. Just have them there, like, hey, cool, boys and girls hanging out with the Marvel superheroes. Sometimes the best way for people to identify is not to throw it in their face. They need to be identified, says I, black nerd. And now for the nerdy. You know that somebody makes a cameo in those Marvel movies, that same person may make a cameo in Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel, I'm just saying. Excelsior! And there's a Howard the Duck reference. I'm sorry, I don't mean to spoil that for you, but that just has to be said. There is a Howard the Duck reference in Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel. The Disney Channel made a Howard the Duck reference. Disney likes Howard the Duck more than Marvel does. I will be honest, I think there are other episodes that I've seen, other special events that they've done that I've actually liked better. It's not to say that Mission Marvel wasn't good. It just seemed like that there was something that was just a little bit not your total Phineas and Ferbness there, but it was still an enjoyable episode, and it was cool to see them use these characters. And trust me, it has not ended the Marvel universe, but luckily they would never do this with Phineas and Ferb beating Star Wars or something. That would never happen. It's happening. They're making a Phineas and Ferb special in the Star Wars universe. They're gonna put Phineas and Ferb in everything. Darth Vader Evil Incorporated! Now I want to to hear from you. What did you think of Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel if you saw it? And if you could do any cartoon crossover, what would it be? Leave a comment or a video response. Be sure to tickle that thumbs up button to let me know you like this video. Share it with your friends. I love you like a play cousin. I'm outie 5,000. Ching chomp, yo.
Disney Marvels the Avengers. Disney Marvels the Avengers. Disney Marvels the Avengers.